Last week, the Chicago Grookies were carried by Primarina with a calm mindset, but this week we have to take on Who, coach of the Manshine City Necrozmas. Who has a very scary team led by Terapagos, which is a very versatile Pokemon and a great rapid spinner, meaning we might not be able to get hazards up on the field this week. Quaquaval is a very scary Terra captain, which I'm expecting to come Terra Electric this week because it looks very good in my team, but it can snowball very easily with its Moxie plus Aqua Step. Darkrai and Latias are both huge threats, with Darkrai in its Nasty Plot sets and Latias with its Calm Mind sets. They have two great unaware Pokemon in Clodsire and Crocalor, both of which don't look the greatest into my team though, leading to a few setup opportunities that you'll see in just a minute. Tinkaton is a great support Pokemon with good moves such as Stealth Rocks, Knockoff, Thunder Wave, and Encore to disrupt my team. Brambleghast can be a very annoying Pokemon to take down with its high base speed paired with Strength Sap and Leech Seed, as well as having more Rapid Spin support. To continue the trend of not being able to set hazards easily, they have Mandibuzz, which is a great defog user, as well as a good defensive pivot with moves such as Toxic, Knockoff, and U-Turn. And finally, they have Electros and Dusknoir, neither of which I think are going to be coming to this matchup just because there's a lot of better options. Taking a look at our team, first up we have Gliscor, rocking the Terra Normal this week because we are bringing more of an offensive Gliscor. We have enough speed to outspeed Tinkaton if they're running max speed, and then the rest went into HP and special defense. Now I can very easily set up on Clodsire, which I am expecting to come as a Primarina check as well as Rotom. We were able to get Swords Dances off in this thing's face, and even though it's unaware, it is still not going to like taking Earthquakes from Gliscor, and the same has to be said for Crocalor. The Terra Normal boosts Facade's damage to some huge power, and then we have Knockoff to be able to hit Brambleghast in case that comes. To help support Gliscor in getting a Swords Dance up, we have Dual Screens Rotom this week. Same EV spread as Gliscor's, pretty much max speed and max HP. This is to be able to outspeed Terapagos. And then we finish off the set with Thunder Wave and Volt Switch. It'll be very nice to get a Paralyzed off on something like Terapagos, like Darkrai, or Latias. And then we want to be able to pivot once we have those screens up. We are bringing Hisuian Quillfish this week. This is my dedicated check to Quaquaval because, like I said, that thing can very easily snowball out of control, so being able to intimidate it and drop it to -1 is huge. We're rocking Barb Barrage as our damaging move, Spikes just in case I do have an opportunity to get hazards up, even though I don't think it's that likely this week, especially with how much removal they have. Haze is in case it's a Swords Dance Quaquaval, we can just stop that right in its tracks. And then I gave my final move as Destiny Bond, just in case I get the opportunity to try to go for one and take something down with me. And then we have enough speed on there in case Tinkaton is running no speed. I just wanted to be able to have an opportunity to get the Destiny Bond off if possible, especially on a Pokemon like that, which is a little harder for me to take down. We are bringing another Calm Mind Primarina this week, rocking Sparkling Aria, Moonblast, and Psychic Noise. Sparkling Aria is just good stab to hit things like Terapagos, Tinkaton, and Crocalor. Moonblast hits Darkrai, Quaquaval, Latias, as well as Mandibuzz, and then Psychic Noise is there specifically for Clodsire. And then if we have a chance to get a Calm Mind off, that would be great, but I don't think it's too likely this week. And then we have the Heavy Duty Boots, since they have so many Spike Setters in Clodsire and Brambleghast, I really don't want to be taking hazard damage this week. To go along with my Swords Dance Gliscor, we have Swords Dance Lycanroc, because this is another Pokemon that Clodsire and Crocalor are not a huge fan of. We're rocking max speed so we can speed tie Latias if that is the case. And then we are just rocking a Cell Rock, Stone Edge, and Drill Run. Like I said, I'm expecting Quaquaval to go Terra Electric this week, opening it up to Drill Runs from Lycanroc. And then Stone Edge is able to hit everything else on their team, making this a very good combination of moves. And finally, we're bringing Big Conkeldurr this week. It is a great wall breaker for my team. It does huge work every single week. So we have Close Combat, Knockoff, Earthquake, and Mach Punch. Pretty standard set, but it's still going to put in a lot of work this week, removing items or just chunking Pokemon down. That is the team. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are getting really close. We can do it. I know it. So if you're not already, please drop a subscribe. I want to give a huge thank you to AP, BP, Matt, Tom, Tog, and Kyle for helping me prep and mock this week. And finally, check out my opponent's channel. I will have it linked down in the description below. Let's get into the game. Okay, so here we are at the battle. He brings Latias, Electros, Brambleghast. I gotta enter all these in. Brambleghast, Terapagos. Sorry, I just had to plug my controller in. Okay, I don't have Terapagos on my thing. Whoops. Quaquaval, which is Terra Electric, and Darkrai. Okay. So, no Clodsire is interesting. That kind of makes things a little more difficult on me because I can't set up with Gliscor as easily, but at the same time, it opens up Primarina a ton. I'm going to lead Rotom. That was my plan from the start. Dual screens looks really good, and let's lock it in. Good luck to Who. They are currently sitting 4-0 in first place, so I'm really looking to pick up a W this week. It would help us a ton because we're currently sitting in, it's tied for 7th, so it's like 7th, 8th, and 9th are all tied with differential as well. So, all right, here we go. Hoping for the best here. I did not expect Electros or Brambleghast. I mean, I can kind of understand Electros because electric types just look really strong into my team for the most part, but let's see what they lead here. We just see a Terapagos lead immediately. Okay. So a couple things I can do. I can Volt Switch out on this. I can paralyze it, or I can just set up a light screen. I kind of like just paralyzing it immediately. I think that gives us the most value here. Let me check Rotom into Terapagos. Okay, so let's Thunder Wave here and just kind of see what he wants to do. So we do get a Paralyze off on it immediately. There is a chance they can get rid of that with Rest if they have it, but oh god. Alright, well this is a dead Rotom, unless he misses, because that's going to be Power Herb. And he lands. That's unfortunate. Alrighty. Maybe should have gotten up a light screen, but it is what it is at this point. Terapagos KOs Rotom with Meteor Beam. Alrighty. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That puts me in a really bad position immediately. Okay, I think we just have to go Conkeldurr now. And just break its Terra Shell. Let's take a look here. Into Conkeldurr. So it can't KO me unless I close combat. At least not with the Terra Starstorm. So I'm gonna Mach Punch first to break its Terra Shell, and then I'll close combat the following turn because I should be faster than it. Let me take a look here. I might be faster than it. Depends how much speed he's running. But oh man, that's a horrible start. Like, we hate to see that. I needed my screens up here really badly. And Meteor Beam was just not something I expected. I expected like a Terra Starstorm. But good prep on their end. So we're gonna break the it's a Terra Shell here. I was blanking there. I got a crit. Doesn't really matter. And they get a full para, so that helps us out a ton. I can close combat here. If Latias or Brambleghast come out, what would I want to swap into on those? Prim or Quillfish, respectively, probably. So I think I can get away with a close combat here. Everything else wouldn't KO either, which makes this kind of threatening. And even if Brambleghast comes out, I can click knockoff on that. I'm not too threatened by it. So they do swap. But I couldn't take the chance of trying to predict that. And what do we see come out here? That's the Brambleghast. Okay. So let's take a look here. Brambleghast into Conkeldurr. If he goes for String Sap and gets me to -1, we still KO with a knockoff. So I'm going to click that here. Power Whip will do about half. Same with Poltergeist. And that's if he's fully offensive. Now, assuming he's like max HP, do we KO at -1? We still do if he's max HP. So he'd have to be defensive to be able to take this. He could also be Colbur Berry, which would take it just normally. But we will see. We've seen... Okay, so he just chooses to set up spikes. Okay. So we see spikes on this. And he's Focus Sash. Alright, And we see we have no item on the Terapagos. So if he's no item, and I'm at -1, how does that look? Yeah, we don't knock it out. Okay. This is kind of annoying. I'm gonna go for one more and see if he has the strength sap. He doesn't. Okay, he just goes for Poltergeist and misses. That's huge for us. We needed that. Because now we have extra health on Conkeldurr that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So, Conk KOs Bramble with knockoff. Okay, so I'm glad that I did not swap there. I mean, like, Quillfish would have been alright, but it's still, like, I don't want to take the hit if I don't have to. Let me write down that this is Terra Electric Quaquavel, which is definitely what I expected to see this week. It looks really good into my team. I'm just struggling now to see an opening that I can set up with Gliscor. Because I really expected Clodsire to show up to check Primarina. Alright, and we see Lottie come out here. We are going to go out into Prim. It's our best answer to this. He's probably going to click Psychic move here, which we could have went Quillfish for, but I don't want to take the risk of them deciding to drop a Draco. If they call Mind, I'm still threatening to them. So he sets up a Reflect, so he's dual screens. Okay. I can call Mind once, maybe. Yeah, I think I can get one off. I don't think you hard swap Quaquavel here. That makes no sense. If anything, you're gonna stay in or you're gonna go Electros. So now we can just go for a Moonblast here. Taking a look here at Latias into Primarina at +1. I'm doing over half with this Moonblast, so let's hit it. What about, like, Quaquavel? What's that taken? Quaquavel will get KO'd, so I don't have to worry about that coming out, which, again, I don't think it would. Darkrai still has a good chance of going down. Terapagos probably takes it the best, if I had to guess. Yeah, Terapagos only takes, like, a quarter from it. And it's doing... Okay, so he just goes for Healing Wish immediately. Probably going to go out into Terapagos here. Latias dies to Healing Wish. Okay. I wasn't expecting such an early click there, but it kind of makes sense. Alright, so... Quaquavel. With a light screen up, Terra Electric. We're doing about half, but I can't let Primarina go down here. I think I have to swap Quillfish in. I can haze if he goes for Swords Dance. I'll live hits. He'll only be +1 as well. But yeah, we need to stall. Pretty much, I just want to stall screens out as much as possible. We both brought dual screens this week, but I didn't get a chance to get mine off. Healing Wish. Okay. I am worried about this Quaquavel, though. So let's see if it's Clear Amulet. Yep, okay. That's what I was thinking. He Terastallizes right away. Even if they Swords Dance, though, I'm still alright. I'm still okay. Quillfish is pretty decent into this. And Quaquavel also just has really bad 4 move slot syndrome this week. It wants a lot of different things, and it just can't run them all. Okay, so it goes for Aqua Step. Okay. I am going to go for... I can either Barbarage here, or I can... Yeah, we'll Barbarage once. Getting a poison on this would be huge. He Swords Dances. I should still take one. Barring it being a close combat. I can't take a close combat. We do get a poison, which is really nice. But we are going to Destiny Bond Or, we're going to haze this turn. Because we do take this. He is at 75%. Oh, we do not take this. And that's a crit. Oh, it's bad. I mean, like I said, we don't take a close combat anyway, unfortunately. Alrighty. Poisoned. So this is at +3, +1 speed. I just lose, right? Like, I mean, I have double priority. He's -1 defense. Still has screens up, unfortunately, but let's check Conkelder. Mach Punch does 30%. Do I still need Conk? I think that's the one that I can get rid of versus Lycanroc. Yep, let's just go Conkelder, and we just gotta click Mach Punch. So we've seen Aqua Step, Close Combat, and Swords Dance. His last move is definitely going to be Terra Blast. Alright, so let's Mach Punch here, get some chip, and that should put it in a Cell Rock range, I would think. But he can swap and keep this around if he wants to as well, because of the Healing Wish. But I don't think you're going to get a chance to get it as set up as it is right now. Okay, so that does put it in range of a Cell Rock. So, Quaquaval KOs Quillfish with CC. Quack KOs Conk with Aqua Step. Okay, so we go Lycanroc now. We click the Cell Rock here always. Like I said, there's still a chance that he keeps this around, because he's got that Healing Wish just loaded up in the back. So this is his last turn of Reflect, and then he's got one more turn of Light Screen. So, and even if a Cell Rock doesn't KO, which it should, he's at -1 defense, it'll die on the follow-up, or it'll die to the poison, plus the Cell Rock. Okay, so we knock him out. Awesome. Okay. I gotta just keep that Healing Wish in mind. Lycanroc KOs Quack with a Cell Rock. Okay. It's an even game right now. Darkrai's looking a little scary. I don't know about that Electros. I don't know what that thing wants to do. And then Terapagos is not actually, like, too bad. If it comes out here, it's going to get fully healed, which is a little unfortunate, but... So what do we got here? We've got Darkrai coming out. Okay. So let's look at Lycanroc into a Darkrai. Ooh, a Cell Rock just does not do the damage that I would like it to do here. I'm at 226, so what is that? What percentage does that put me at? So I'm never KO'd by a Dark Pulse here, assuming it's like Boots or something like that. Man, do I risk going for a Stone Edge here? Yeah, let's go for it. Don't flinch. Awesome. That is huge damage. Alright. Lycanroc dies to Life Orb Recoil. Oh, I still had Reflect on the Calc, that's why. Let me take those off. Okay. We go Gliscor here. Gliscor can take 2 Dark Pulses as well. Oh, I don't know if it can without our Poison Orb, our Toxic Orb, though. That is concerning. I want a Swords Dance, I just don't think I can. Not against this. I think I have to just KO this. Yeah, let's just KO this. Oh, I should have Terra'd in case he has Ice Beam. Hopefully he doesn't click it. If not, I just made a huge... Okay. Whew. Oh! Don't do that. That's so brutal. I think I lose. Alright, I gotta make the switch to Prim here. I need Gliscor. Alright, and we just Moonblast. Man, that flinch was just awful. Okay, so this thing's down about like 15%. Man, that lead Terapagos really threw me off with Meteor Beam. I was not expecting that at all. Is he choiced on this? Maybe like choice Scarf? I don't know. I feel like he would have clicked Sludge Bomb already. Unless maybe he just doesn't have it. Because he's not doing choice damage, like choice specs. No, he has it. Okay. Prim KOs Darkrai with Moonblast. So that Terapagos is going to come in, and it's going to be at full health. And not paralyzed. Because of Healing Wish. Which is so unfortunate. Because it just wins. Yep, here it is. Alright, we'll attempt to try to break its Terra Shell, but it's gonna be faster. Yeah, and it's gonna KO me. That is gonna be game, unfortunately. Terapagos KOs Prim with Terra Starstorm. And then Gliscor is gonna go down as well. Terapagos KOs Gliscor with Starstorm. Unfortunate. I thought I had a pretty good matchup here, but he just got me on the lead game. That was really what did it. I'm going to just Terra Normal here, and we'll just go for the Facade. There's no point in trying to go for the Swords Dance. Yeah, if I could have got my screens up, it would have been huge. And I was also really, like I said, I mentioned it before, I was really expecting Clodsire, which Gliscor just set up so freely on. But, alas, that is not the case. So, hit the Terra Shell here. It's not going to do much. It did like 25%, a little less. And we're going to go down to this. Alright, well that is our Week 5 game. If you enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. GG's to who, and that's about all I got. I will see you later. Peace.